Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Russian Fishing 4, where we're back on Winding Rivulet, where first thing is first, let me get some food in us to get that little meter back up. But we're here on Winding Rivulet in order to keep working at our spin casting, try to get some other species of fish we haven't really seen that much before, and just keep enjoying our time with the game. So I just want to check the cafe orders. Well, I've never caught a gudgeon or a blue bream, so I don't know if we'll see those. Zebra mussel we haven't seen quite yet. The 5 perch for like $1.99 each probably will. I think we can get that one done. The crucian carp 2 at $3.50 we might be able to get done. The gibble I think we'll probably be able to do. There's a few things it looks like we might be able to tackle today. I do need to check with my Is this one our bottom? Yeah, this is our bottom feeding rod. I only have one portion of the ground bait left, so I have to pick up a little bit more of that before we'll get started. The workshop. Is there anything I can do here? I impair rods and reels by various tools as crafting materials. Oh, interesting. So you could go into all of the little parts if you wanted there. Actually, hang on. Is anything... Okay, so that has 50% wear on it. Actually, I think all those have 50% wear on them, but I don't know if I'm actually using any of those. This is the grocery store. That's the grocery store? To be honest, it doesn't look that inviting of a store to use. Okay, but let me focus again, right, at getting our ground bait situation sorted out proper. And I think the only thing I can really do for that is go into here. I think we can only use the ground crackers right now. I don't know if I want to do any of the additives, because I think everything is basically just going to work. Actually, maybe I should take a look and see about making a carp thing, because if we do need the... Yeah, like if we do that... Okay, I don't have any additives. I do have a bit of attractant. So I could put the caramel in. Just trying to remember what... Okay, not the black and grass carp mix. The crucian gibble. Actually, I think we still have some portions of this. Let me check and see if I actually do or not. I only have 3 Oh no, I have 9 portions of that. See, and I have 14 of that. Okay, actually, I guess I actually can keep going with what I've got. So everything's good there. We're just going to take a look where I want to try fishing. I didn't get that many comments coming in from last weekend about, like, say, the location for spin fishing or trying other things like that. So I guess I just got to keep going with what I thought I kind of came across, where it is just try a few times from various locations. And it's going to be heavily location dependent for what we might start catching or seeing. So to start, I'm going to head up back around where we were. Try to get away from that creek, which is so... I guess we'll start right here. Let everything load. Okay. So let me change out for the crucian gibble mix. We'll cast that out. Set it down. Set it down. There we go. Get that prepped. Get out our... Yeah, that's our spinning one. Cast that out too, and just start fishing and see whatever we catch. And we'll just go like this for a while and see whatever happens. Now, given it's night, I don't know if we'll have much of activity for either line, but I think if we just use the worm and the gibble crucian mix... Hopefully we can see a few carp come in for that order. Again, I don't really have anything as my set. I'm going to go after this for my funds. I think if I can first get us up to level 11 with spin casting and see what the reward from that is, then we'll go from there about how we'll proceed further. We are still about a little over 50% of the way there. It's still going to be quite a while, I think, before we'll manage to get the rest, but we'll just go and see what happens with some time. I'll give it one more cast out with this tackle and then maybe try a different lure. Because I think I did all of the little, like, special challenge tasks that were coming out. Using, like, the various tackles or whatever last weekend. So I'll just keep trying, see if anything hits or not. And see if both lines ever see activity. And if not, we'll just pack up, move a little bit further along, try there, see what it's like, and just keep slowly working our way to finding some good spots. I think when it came to the float and the bottom fishing, because you can kind of get, with enough time, see any activity on those, I kind of got a little too fixated into that thinking, whereas spin fishing or spin casting, it does depend more on location. Yeah, nothing hitting on this. Let me try going for... we'll try this Aquila. Get a good power cast out. And we'll just try with these a couple of times and see. We'll try one more cast out with this, and if we don't have anything from either of these lines, we'll pack up and go a little further along. It's just the name of the game where you gotta try a few things out and see if the fish are biting in a spot or not. And so far, it might not be this spot. I haven't heard anything coming off of our bottom fishing rig yet. So I think that's a good sign. We'll want to pack up and try going further up. This is, I think, a little south of where we were having pretty regular, or pretty steady catches with the really deep spot. Well, maybe not really deep, but deeper than most of the rivulet. Yeah, nothing's interested here. But at least we gave it a shot and tried. Let's get this reeled in and then work on another area. Okay, there we go. Put you away. Oh. And let's see. It was a little more up this way, I think we were trying at. Yeah, it was basically right around here. I think we were getting some pretty steady activity last weekend, so we'll try here again, just see what happens. Oh, back up a little bit. There we go. There's some tension on the line. And pass that out too. And let's see if we get anything on that. Yeah, friction brake, I think we can leave around 22. Oh. Okay, we definitely got something on. Okay, there we go. Finally stop fighting for a minute. Ooh. Okay, I want to be careful. Yeah, see, it's got a lot of tension going out on. Okay, I think around 26 is where I want to leave the tension at, because I don't want to let it... I don't want to let it be in the red too often. And I think the... I I don't know what it is, but it's very sizable. God, see, I don't want to increase the friction brake because that's going to take us right into the red. Oh, come on, just stop fighting. Yeah, see, like, I also see the heat icon going on, which means... Okay, we've got a lot of spool that's been taken out, but I think we're going to be able to start getting some back here. Now, I gotta increase the brake, because otherwise we're going to be... Yeah, see, shoot, the gear was, whatever that was, it was big, and the gear was not really going to be able to compensate for it. It's why I'm kind of surprised there isn't, like, a spin casting tackle that is... smaller. Okay, I think we only have the 7-pound we can work with. We'll try working with this and see how we do. Yeah. I don't know what I could have done differently there with how much we were trying with the friction brake and how it kept going right up to the orange and red. I don't think there was much I could have done with our gear. There might have been, and I could definitely be proven wrong when the comments come in for this video, but... Yeah, we'll keep you... I feel like I didn't really have much I could have done there. But you live, you learn. We lost some line. It kind of happens. I'll just keep trying with our other gear and see what we can get for it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think that slipped right off. Yeah, it did. And then our bottom, I might actually have, if I want to go for the carp, I might actually have to take us to our other location, the little cove area there, because it might be that we only get certain fish from still water. And whereas, because most of the rivulet is... Right, let me set that down. I know I could just, like, do the fast way out of this, but... Just want to be safe and sure. Yeah, so we'll do that. Put you away. Pick you up. And do our little trick of changing maps and then coming back to Winding Rivulet. I mean, if you want to have a realistic fishing simulator, it does make sense that snags are a thing. It's just that it's really punishing if snags are a thing, this game feels like. So we'll just quickly pop in Mosquito Lake, then pop back to Rivulet. I don't want to go back and forth between these two, like, in a weekend. I'd prefer to stick just to one at a time. So now we'll do that, go back here, and see what I want to do. Maybe... I mean, I do want to get more spin casting experience, but I also wouldn't mind getting at least enough profits to try to have enough money to offset the... if we do pick up another rod kit. Because I think we're at like 142 for money right now. Yeah, we're 146, so there's plenty of time on the carp. I'm going to head off to that little area where there is still water and try the bottom feeding kit there. I know that one was producing a bit steadily last weekend, so it might very well be just learning the perks of, well, perks and how each map operates a bit, like for the hotspots and that. I know I've had a lot of comments saying that check out forums, community, streams, etc. to find them. But again, I feel like there's still... You want to have some self-discovery aspects to it, too. And there's Church Bell donging along. Now, I don't really know if we'll get anything from spin casting here, because I think last time we had tried, we didn't really see much activity. Let me get the friction breakdown too. And it's touching bottom. Okay, now we'll bring it in. We'll just see how it goes for what we got right now. Oh, yeah, see, already starting to see activity from the bottom feeding one, so I think it's definitely best used in still water. Actually, you know, I better get on that right now, because it is... Everything's pointing to it being ready to be pulled in. And we got a fair... Oh, we got a fair bit of tension on the line. It's not pulling any line out, but there is weight behind it, so we'll have to see... It looks like it might be a fat gibble, although... It could also be a bream, too. That looks like a fat whatever it is. 1.277 kilogram gibble carp. Not too shabby. And we'll go back on this one. And just keep trying and see. Again, because of how the snags operate, I don't want to go too close to the foliage. But it might be that's what I have to do for just getting used to how spin fishing works. And there's already another fish on our bottom kit. Yeah, I don't know, I'm still leaning between either the float fishing rod, or a float fishing kit, or a bottom fishing kit for, like, the next purchase. The spinning one is interesting, but I do not know... Ooh, is this a tent? It is a tench. I didn't even realize you guys were on this map. I'm still leaning between those two options for, like, if I go for another kit. The bottom fishing is nice, but I still feel like it does have the offset of you need to have... Well, the ground baits aren't that expensive to get on either. So maybe there are more advantages to the bottom, because you can have more definitive knowledge of when to act on that rod, or like when to bring it in. Whereas the float one, there's still some errors where like trying to watch and see what the behavior of the float is to try at it. Yeah, I think... I mean, I can keep trying with this one here, but I feel like I'm going to need the more river part of the... well, rivulet part of the rivulet if I want to get anything on this rod. There are little flicks, but I think that's just the lure going through the water. Oh, no. I actually do got something on. Looks like it might be a perch. Yeah, a little perch. Oh, and that was light tackle, apparently. So let me try over this way. And we'll just keep going for a while, see what else happens. I was kind of hoping there would have been a little bit more to the bottom kit with, like, what we were starting to hear go off with it. The line's not slack, we haven't heard any more ringing. The line's not moving, so I'm guessing there's nothing on it yet. Managed to get that one through without snagging, which is good. And let's try another cast out. And just see what we might be able to get. It might be I have to work more towards like the little patches of grass and that on the... Oh, at the outsides in that one little spot there. Nope. There's another little perch. Yeah, it seems like perch are pretty easy to get on with the spinning tackle. You know what? I just want to check on this rod, just because, I mean... Oh, you know what? I think there might be something on it. Or maybe not. It might just be how the bottom is there. Yeah, I think that was all that was. Yeah, let's just bring it in. It seems like this area, the bottom, can be a little bit sticky for trying to get our everything caught. Okay, we'll move the friction brake back down to about 22. Cast that back out. Set you down. Tighten you up. And then we'll try with the spin rod over here. And just see if we can get anything in the next few minutes. I don't remember how big the perch have to be for the orders that are in the shop. Oh! I hear the jingle, but I don't see the rod dipping down where we are. Oh, you know what, be honest, this feels like this might be a snag at this last little bit here. Oh, no, thankfully not. I don't know, it's... Oh. Okay, you know what, I see the line moving. I think that's good enough for me to say we got something on. Let's bring this in and see what we got. Looks like another carp of some kind. I think it's another gibble. Not really fighting all that much, which I gotta admit I'm a bit surprised at for, like, some of the fish that we've been going after. I thought they'd have a little bit more fight against us. You know what, we'll try for one more fish on each line, and then probably just resume at the start of next episode right back here. Just see if I can get the 5 gibble I need. I've only got 2 right now, so yeah. See if we can get some more gibble. Even if they... Oh. Even if the order isn't for that much money, at least we can try to pick up the... I think it was 5 it was asking for. Oh. Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll just reel this one in and then go straight to the bottom. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely something on the bottom rod. So you know what? I'll speed that up because I know nothing's going to hit with that little bit of time. Now let's see what we got here. I'm guessing it's something pretty small. Oh, maybe not. We suddenly hit tension. Yeah, it looks like another gibble. Just kind of slowly meandering its way in. What do we got? 6,898. Okay, yeah, so we'll end this episode here. Try to get a few more gibble carp. Once we get those, maybe I'll even keep going up on this side of the river and try up here with the spinning rod. But I slowly am still learning some new things to it. I do see we only have 2 portions left of the ground bait, then we'll have to switch it out and see what happens then. But I think that'll be something good to tackle next episode. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Russian Fishing 4. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.